Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit today about when you're getting the runaround for a girl and how you should handle that as far as I'm concerned. This could definitely go for women just as well as it could for men. I'm specifically talking about this instance where you've just met somebody and you've exchanged contacts, or maybe you've met online even or something, and you're trying to set up a first date, especially, or even, second, third date, whatever. I think the same thing still holds true when you're on the front side of a new situation where you're trying to get to know somebody. But when you're getting the runaround, for example, let's say you met somebody this weekend and you were trying to arrange a coffee date for later in the week, and it's like, I think every single person out there knows what I'm talking about when you contemplate these things about it. Just feels like it's pulling teeth and you can't seem to nail them down for a specific time and place, and it's just kind of a lot of back and forth that is obviously unnecessary if somebody's really sincerely interested in meeting you. And I think that a lot of us have we've got a little bit of the tendency to just kind of go along with these things if it's somebody you think you really want to meet with. Of course, like there's obvious reasons that temptation would be there, but part about, I think, being true to yourself and just good at this dating stuff in general, or at least acting like a person of value and looking out for your own best interests, right? Looking out for yourself, especially in the beginning, is learning how to handle these situations as I'm about to describe. I think when you're getting the runaround from somebody, if it goes long enough and they just won't commit to meeting with you, I think the 100% most, the best possible thing that you could do for yourself is retract the offer, right? If you've gone back and forth 3, 4, 5 times in messages and you just can't seem to figure things out, politely, you don't have to be a jerk, you don't have to be rude, anything, but just retract the offer, like completely take it off the table and be like, hey, sorry, I know we were trying to figure something out for this weekend, but I wasn't sure, if you were going to be available or not, so I went ahead and made other plans. So number one, you retract the offer, but number two, I want you to leave the ball completely in their court. So what that means is, you're gonna leave off and say something like, hey, sorry it didn't work out this weekend, but I want you to reach out to me when you know your schedule, or if you know some times next week, or next week or two, or however you want to word it. But I want you to put the ball completely in their court, so that they're going to have to reach out to you again if they're interested in meeting after this. You close off this little conversation that might have been going on during your week here. And I really, truly, I want you to do this stuff, and I want you to hear what I'm saying. And I really want you to walk away and never look back from that situation. And when you close that conversation at that point in time, I want you to treat it like you're never going to hear from this person again. I want you to listen and hear and sink in everything that I've been saying on my channel. Since really the get-go, I'll continue to hit this concept, but I want you to think about how abundant the world is with other people, other men, other women, other whatever you're looking for. And like that little small isolated situation that you've got going on that is just barely budding, there's a reason this person doesn't want to make time to get together with you. There's probably low interest, or maybe they've got something going on with somebody else, or maybe they're not interested at all. They're just trying to be nice the whole time along. But in any effect, don't allow yourself to be like strung along and keep your hopes up or anything like that. As I said, like just listen to what I'm saying here. Realize that there's 4 billion other people of the opposite sex out there walking the face of the earth. Whoever this is that's listening to this right now, if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You have to look at things this way. You have to think on these terms. You have to act, most importantly, on these terms as if this is reality, because, by the way, this is reality. Whether or not you choose to believe it or not, this is the world. This is the real world that we live in, and there is always another option out there for you. And I think you need to leave the ones alone that aren't interested in meeting with you, or that aren't ready or serious or whatever you want to say, and do like I'm telling you here. Walk away, never look back, leave the ball in their court. Hey, a week down the road, 2 weeks down the road, 3 weeks down the road, 4 months down the road, they decide to hit you up, you see where you're at. If you want to give it another chance and go for it, then have at it. But in the meantime, don't allow yourself to be put in this sort of position. It's not fair to you. And like I said, the most important thing I'm trying to convey to you is that you don't need to do that, because the world is so abundant to an infinite endless degree with other people that you can go out tomorrow and meet. And that's the fact of the matter. So, all right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll talk to you all soon.